Hey, it is a dark episode for March the 11th, 2023. Oh, on a very clear night with stars in the sky. Not that, you can pick them up with this camera, but, we're not using this camera to pick anything up. Thank goodness. Or else, well, that wouldn't be great. Um, I had a moment of little bonding there with Joel Swagman when I watched his To Tell the Truth tag, where he confessed that he spends an inordinate amount of his time watching Steve Donahue videos to the exclusion of 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 anyone else, which I thought was kind of I found a moment of very much fellow feeling in that in that God, I hope that's a bone that I've got in my head. Um, it's yes, I have the same thing of there's like, I subscribe to a lot of people, but I find myself watching a lot of Steve Donahue videos. Um, and I've expressed kind of annoyance with Steve and tiredness about certain things, but I mean, I watch a lot of his videos, which I guess, familiarity can breed a little bit of contempt or a little bit of frustration because if you ingest someone's videos hours after hours after hours, things can grate on you after a little while. Even the super entertaining shtick can just become a shtick that you find annoying. And indeed, I kind of ebb and flow on his videos where I'll watch a lot, or then I'll watch hardly anything. I think I've kind of varied myself enough now that I'm like, okay, I watch the odd video. It's still a fair number of videos, but when was the last time I watched a Steve Donahue video? Probably a day or two ago, which is a thing for me. But there is the effect of, if you truly gave yourself over to Steve, then you just wouldn't watch anyone else. And I find myself doing that every once in a while. Um, Joel talked about the stigma of, oh, if you're a Steve Donahue watcher, you're somebody who just watches Steve Donahue and you don't watch anyone else. Which, for the people who do that, I can totally understand, because if you watch Steve Donahue videos, what the fuck time do you have to do anything else other than watch Steve Donahue videos? You know, he the man produces sort of like a minimum of 3 or 4 hours of videos a day, and I don't know about other people, but I don't have time, that much time, even at double speed, to do that and anything else. So I just thought that was, I thought that was a really good comment there, on at least on the booktube side of things, because like sometimes I just say fuck it with booktube, and all I'm watching are Council of Geek, Jesse Gender, Grace Randolph of Beyond the Trailer, Philip DeFranco, Steve Shives, sort of all that sort of side of things, and like various tech, Marquez Brown, Brownlee, um, all that sort of stuff is what I'm watching, which is the other kind of non-social, non-booktube side of thing, where I just watch and I don't have to comment. Indeed, with this channel, I really make a point of never, ever, ever using this particular handle, the PR5147, to actually comment on another video, for fear that someone will say, oh, that person made a comment, let's go see if they have a channel or not, because I don't want anyone to know that this channel exists. And I mean, I've been doing it for 12 years. I have 12 subscribers on this channel. I'm really hoping that all 12 of you are bots. I rather suspect you are, because I post video after video and nobody watches them. I mean, I'm not quite Steve Donahue in the amount of content I produce on a daily basis, but I do consistently make videos every single day. I probably make like a half an hour total of videos a day, when you add up, my reading. Actually, Not at the moment because I'm reading Orlando Furioso out loud and I'm reading a translation, and those are all private videos. So people probably only just get this dark video a lot of times. That today it was the dark video and the no ums video, but it's a little bit more abbreviated. Oh God. Oh God, yeah. So yeah, that was just that was a nice thing. And hey, it actually sparked me into leaving a nice, well, I don't know, nice, but a large comment, which hopefully was complimentary there at the end about Joel, because Joel Swagman's videos are actually quite, I find them quite compulsively listenable. He'll start reviewing something, and even if it's not something I'm really that interested in, he gets me interested in stuff, which is a thing in itself. I can see why he's still going, still trucking along there, and I really appreciate that. His rather homespun. His videos are always mirrored, so whenever he holds something up, it's the reverse. He's aware of that. His head is never framed properly. I think it's like it's a laptop or something, and it's always like it always just films like maybe chin up is what we get of Joel. It's kind of funny that way. Um, and I mean, he's been doing it for way many more years than me. And I mean, I guess it's just one of those things. He just doesn't give a fuck about that particular aesthetic. The voice comes across completely clearly, which is really the most important thing. I don't. Booktube videos are film podcasts as far as I'm concerned. Um, yes. So yes, hooray for Joel Swagman. And funny the people that I kind of have continued with, and the people I haven't. There is a kind of a little narrow cast there. I really should go back and watch some more Dane Cobain videos, see if I can get back into him, because he was always such a really decent, good fellow that way. Him, I mean, I watch Bookish, I watch Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading. Yeah, yeah. There's a core there of people I still do watch. Um, yeah, that I can watch honestly and not out of sort of like weird senses of duty or anything like that, which I appreciate. All right, I will leave it there. I'm just nattering at this point. More videos later.